You are watching Channel Adrian TV.
Yo, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, wherever you watch this, welcome back to another reaction video. Now, Jeff Teague and his co-host on the Club 20 podcast talk about going out dating and Texas Longhorns versus Texas Roadhouse. And another person of their show is Barbie. You see her sitting in the back, and she makes some drinks and talk about what was the drink that was made for today. She said some pretty interesting things about dating and how women view dating when it comes to dating men and how much they spend on money on dates. And it's something I've always covered on this channel. So let's get into the video and see what she says.
I seen Mook, I seen Nacho Man on the IG stories. Barbie, you here? We definitely gonna talk about it. Texas Roadhouse,
yeah,
Longhorn.
Don't disrespect.
Where you stand?
Bro,
you know where I'm staying.
Where you at with it?
I was for sure Longhorn landslide. Texas Roadhouse just has better bread.
Hold on now.
But outside of that, like a Longhorn steak and a long.
Now, before we even get to what she says, for me personally, I like Texas Longhorns better than Texas Roadhouse. Now, if I have a choice, I wouldn't go to either one. But if I had to pick between those two, for me, it would be Texas Longhorns.
Longhorn salmon, Longhorn Brussels sprouts, Longhorn macaroni.
It's funny to hear Behan talk about food.
What are we talking about?
So Barbie, if a man picks you up and take you out to eat, and he tell you, you know what I'm saying, he take you to, you know what I'm saying, Longhorn, we're going to the other place, Logan's. How you feeling? Like,
Who's going to Logan's? I like Logan's bread too, but I'm gonna go to Texas Roadhouse.
You going to Logan's in Texas? Okay,
Logan.
Logan's
Shout out
is
to
cool.
Logan's
is cool.
Shout out to Logan's.
Longhorn.
It was a
Texas
cow.
Roadhouse.
Longhorn.
Okay.
Why you picking Longhorn?
I like they spinach dip,
Amazing.
their Parmesan crusted chicken, their
Yes.
Brussels sprouts.
Oh, you just
Y'all niggas know shit off of me. Y'all.
Yeah, that
Parmesan crusted lamb
Oh, she
chops.
lives by.
yeah, that Parmesan crusted chicken is good. I've had it before. She right about that.
She live by there.
I don't live by Longhorn, but I like Longhorn.
She's a freak.
No, they got Parmesan crusted lamb chops.
So how many times you been to Texas Roadhouse?
I feel like we used to go there when I was younger. Like I haven't.
So you ain't been in a while.
That was like an old country buffet. Right?
No,
It's
no
like,
disrespect.
ooh, Cracker Barrel.
You had
Crackle
some,
Barrel.
Yeah,
you had some bread.
No disrespect to Cracker
Well, that's
Barrel.
the
I
time
would
we
have
had
said no
Texas
smell of
Roadhouse
Cracker Barrel
It's
under
been a
any
while.
per.
I
No
haven't
way.
been to Longhorn to Texas Roadhouse in years.
That bread still
that's the
leak though.
So
That's the problem.
that's
You ain't
not
been in a
that's
while.
not a cool first date, is it? B?
Oh, Texas Roadhouse?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Where you want to go?
You hear what Jeff said? And it's crazy because when you hear Jeff's reactions, remember Jeff Teague is a multi-millionaire, former NBA player. I know a lot of people clown him, but he was a good NBA player. Not great, all-time great, but he was a good NBA player. But you hear how he said, well, where you want to go then? And that's one thing I really wanted to get into this, because when it talks about dating, you see firsthand view of how women view dating and how men view dating. You're really going to see it, because in my personal opinion, if that was my daughter, I'm like, what's wrong with that? If a guy is trying to get to know you and he wants to take you out to eat, what's wrong with that? And Jeff immediately reaction turned around, was like, what's wrong with that? I agree with Jeff. And and then she's gonna say some more that we're gonna react to.
I don't know. Not no Texas Roadhouse. If we went to Longhorn, I'd be like, okay, you know.
What the fuck is the difference?
It's y'all trying to make me be like, no, like it's cool. I will go on a Longhorn date.
Not school pick a side.
Yeah.
But what's wrong with Texas Roadhouse?
I just don't care for it. I would rather go to Longhorn if we're gonna be in that caliber of eating.
She said Texas Roadhouse. You might go home and I have no head.
What would you consider? What would you consider that caliber eating?
See, but you see how the way she's saying condescending remarks. Now, y'all, I'm not trying to be extra. I don't think there's any way other to say it than if we're eating at that caliber, you should be happy someone wants to take you on a date. You see the way that I'm viewing it? She's like, well, if we're going to eat at that caliber, I guess it would, you see, it just doesn't sound right. Honestly, it sounds disrespectful to the guy who's going to take you out to eat.
Like,
It's
what is
good
that
food
caliber?
though, but it's just some chill shit.
That's
I
something you got to
wouldn't-
eat when you already locked in.
I wouldn't feel like it's a date. It's like, let's just go to Longhorn type shit.
Let's
You know?
let's go grab a bite to eat.
Let's grab something quick to eat.
So what's a date like to go eat then?
And you heard that she doesn't even consider a date. That's why I tell all men, you shouldn't be doing foodie dates, because a lot of women just see it as that. That guy may think it's actual date, but she just see it as y'all kicking and you paying for it.
I want to try some different restaurants, like, you know, some. Not
Nigga,
long.
take you to
not
Salt or
So
something.
Benihana is like a date to go eat?
Benihana's is trash here, so.
I'm just asking.
I mean, it's cool. It's like meeting up to get something to eat.
So Benihana's
Benihana's, meet up, get something to eat.
Yeah, Benihana's gross. I haven't went to Benihana's
You
in years.
consider Benihana's the same?
Barb, you my nigga, but this sound like us going to Panera.
Damn
You disrespectful to the
It is.
Oh, no.
It literally is.
That's why you can't send them $30 for lunch.
Hey, no, I would be happy with $30 for lunch.
See? You see that? She even said Benihana's is kind of like low scale. Now, I get she's saying that the food may not be the best or it's not as hyped up to be. It's more the ambiance and the vibe and the scene. Yeah, I agree with her with that. But if you notice, she has not said that's more like on some chill stuff, not like a date. And this is where a lot of men find it hard to go dating because how she's viewing it is she's saying it's some chill stuff. But I would say most men would consider taking a woman out to eat as a date.
So you can telling me Benihana is considered the same as Texas Roadhouse?
Fuck no.
Yes, why wouldn't
I
it?
agree.
Benihana's is trash here, though.
That's fine, y'all, but it's tiers to price points at restaurants.
Yeah.
And
If a
Benihana's
gentleman
not
takes
expensive.
you, I mean, but a man might take you there and he think he doing something for real, and he's not wrong for that.
See, that's what I was saying. Be him with me.
Compare that to Panera Bread. That's insane, y'all.
Seafood is more than Benihana's, right?
Benihana's is damn near 100 for two people.
Definitely.
That's cheap.
If you-
$100 for two people?
It's usually
50 a meal.
See, and this is why I say a man should not take women on dates. She said $100 is cheap. Now, I can understand the comparing to the caliber of restaurants because if you go to the higher end restaurants, a meal could be like $250 with drinks and a tip. But the fact that she's saying that kind of lets you know. Well, women, I would say, think that way because they know you're going to pay for the whole bill anyway. But if the roles were reversed, if she was paying the bill, she would probably be like, what you mean 100? And I know she didn't say that, but believe me, I know a majority of women that told me personally and from video that said they wouldn't be paying what men be paying on dates to get to know them. And this is why I say, man, you need to be smart with your wallet. You shouldn't be doing all these foodie dates, especially number one, if you can't afford it. And then number two, if you don't know she respects you.
I'm saying, like, when I go out to eat, I spend money. So I feel like for two people, $100.
if you spend $100 at Texas Roadhouse, you have 8 things on the
Texas
menu.
Roadhouse is fucking crazy.
We need to have economics 101 on this motherfucker.
We're not
So you
talking about
telling
Texas
50 a
Roadhouse.
plate is cheap?
Carry the
Yeah.
one.
You don't think that's cheap?
50 a plate?
What the fuck?
That's not.
And keep in mind, I keep saying this, Jeff is the millionaire. And he's saying like 50 a plate. Like, I'll be honest with you. I don't care how much money I make. I go to Chipotle, that what I normally get, the double chicken, double rice, pickle, sour cream, cheese walk, and lettuce. That's literally, that bowl is literally almost $20. This is why I think most women don't under the value of $1 when it comes to dating. Not in real life when it comes to dating, because most men have to flip the bill when it comes to dating.
To go out to eat?
Yes.
What do y'all
Like just go have something to eat. Like, hey, we about to stop by at this restaurant.
Me and
and
my
eat.
friends, that's the kind of shit.
I see why y'all say it's piss in the day pool. Y'all can't afford these motherfuckers. They
That
high.
is not pissing the
On
day.
Wednesday night, I got to spend a $50. God damn.
See, now they're on my type of time. Because at first they were saying, yeah, I get it. But now they understand, because this is how women view it. Because number one, since it's not money out of their wallet, they're not really going to complain like that. Then number two, I know women that they'll go out and eat with their homegirls and their bill will be $150. I'm talking her bill will be $150 because all the food or drinks. So if she's spending that on her own, because she just said she spends money when she go out to eat. Now, I don't know about $150 amount, but in other words, let's just say the girl is spending when she goes out with her homegirls, her plate with tips and drinks and everything is about $80. So she's going to look down upon you if you take her and she gets a $50 plate. Now, I know this isn't all women, and I should have started with this disclaimer. I'm just talking about this situation and talking about what they're speaking about. I'm not putting this label on all women, all of a race, or anything like that. Y'all do know I have to put that in there. But it's funny when you see this. This is why I say, honestly, it's men's fault, because since the majority of men lead with their wallets, even men who are married, because I know some men would say, no, she likes me because of my looks and how I treat her. I guarantee you, if you have a tight budget and you follow that, she will not be happy, because I know a friend who wanted to tighten his budget and the wife ended up not being happy and wanted to leave because instead of spending money frivolously, he got on a tight budget and she wasn't happy and she couldn't do the things she used to.
You saying like for you
And-
consider 100 a person?
Like, look, fine. We're talking
Like
about
100 a
fine
person, like a cool day night.
No, I don't. I'm not doing it by money. Like a
I'm
fun
just
date
saying
night
we're
is
doing
a
it
fun
by money
date
right
night.
now. We're
Okay, if
here.
we're doing
We're
it.
money.
Okay, if we're on
Goddamn.
money, yeah, I guess like $100 a person. I don't know. It's just
See, but now you notice how she's trying to backtrack it because she's smart from how she carries herself. And I know they don't have her much on the show, but when she does speak, you could tell that she's smart and aware. So I'm not even going to disrespect her on her intellect and how she carries herself. But I think it's starting to go on. I think the gears are starting to turn in her brain, even though she's telling the truth, how it's making her look. So she's trying to backtrack it a little bit.
what you want to get and enjoy
All right, tell me how
yourself.
much
We're
a
gonna have a couple
meal-
drinks.
$200 days come in.
Can you tell us how much a meal at Benny
There
Hanna's
it is.
It's played the black
Texas
community
Road.
for so long, man. The $200 dates.
Benihana's meal is probably what, like $30 for like the little hibachi. Then you'll get a drink. That's probably about $15.
Yeah, you got to tip the
$15
nigga.
drink.
And threw the shrimp
Oh,
all
you
in
get
your mouth.
alcohol.
Yeah,
You get
alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah,
You gonna have two?
possibly.
You gonna get an appetizer?
Nah, I don't be needing all that. Well, when I'm with my girls, yes, we getting appetizers, we getting drinks, we getting all that. But you know, you try to keep it
How
cute.
much
on it.
Yeah, women act like drug dealers at dinner.
Benihana's,
I respect
no
that.
alcohol, range between $40 and $60.
Yeah.
No alcohol?
My mama, bro.
She get two
Once
Mai
you-
Tais?
You
Once you
spending
add drinks,
100, nigga.
drinks, appetizers,
Yeah, that's what I said. On the low end, you're spending 100, then with the tip. But if you get multiple drinks, like I've been a bit, if you get a main course, maybe an appetizer. You know what? No appetizer. Y'all both get main courses, like she said, $30 a plate, a few drinks. I like to drink. I don't drink all the time, but I do. Say she gets 2 to 3 drinks. Honestly, your bill is going to be on the low end, 110, 115, and that's not including the tip.
and other extras, it could be about 100 or more per person.
See? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Texas
nice
Roadhouse,
It's cool, but I mean, we're not getting all of
Texas
that.
Roadhouse, between $50 and $20.
Yeah.
I mean, 15,
50 at Texas Roadhouse, you done had a steak and a drink.
15 and $20.
And that's why when Chili's did that 2 for $20, men wanted to take women there, but women considered that a low class date, or they felt that they were better than the Chili's 2 for $20.
Let's go get something to eat. Let's just stop right.
Yeah, I ain't
Bro,
wrong,
hey.
Kings.
I just want y'all to listen. And
Steak dinner, $34.
you're the voice for the women on here, so everything you say from one side has to be valid because we're not women. But y'all have to have some grace on these niggas' pockets when y'all taking them.
I do. I definitely do. And I'll do a date. Like, I'll cover a date.
Oh, you
And if I'm gonna cover a date, I'm not about to take you to fucking Texas Roadhouse or think that I'm doing some shit.
You
Yeah.
doing a lot on that Texas
I'm
Roadhouse.
just saying.
Are you
You gonna talk
covering?
about Texas? You gonna talk with a little respect.
But see, what you gotta ask, what you have to ask females, and this is some real shit. Now, what number date are you covering? Is it the first
It just
3
depends
dates?
on how I like, first date, you're definitely gonna cover the first date. And I don't know, it just depends how much I like you.
That's fair.
All right, so if we go on a first date, let's just say I'm John Joseph, whatever.
John and
We-
Joe, okay.
And we go on our first date, and I take you to Benihana.
Okay.
That's what, 150 damn near a plate.
And that's cool.
If you
That's
get
what I
drinks
wanted.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gonna spend 150. What if you don't call me no more after the date? Am I wrong for calling you an asshole?
If I don't like you, I don't like you.
That's
And that right there is why I say, men, you never lead with your wallet. Go on a date you want to do. So if she likes you for you. Because you see that? You say, well, if I don't like him, I don't like him. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you have every right to be tight with your wallet because you need to understand how she views you. And honestly, I'll just say it. To keep it a buck, a majority of women see a majority of men as foodie dates anyway. And I got a video to react about that, how the girl, a girl openly admitting that on TikTok. And I'm going to do a reaction video to that.
Found out you didn't like him at Texas Roadhouse.
that's what I'm saying. Like, why I gotta take you to Benihana's?
And this is our first date, so we've probably just been communicating.
First link or first
This-
date? 'Cause those two different things.
I feel like the first link should be a date.
Okay.
I'm mad at that.
Yeah.
So if I take you to Benihana's and you don't like me, I'm asked out of 150. So I probably
Yeah.
should take you to Texas Roadhouse just
This
to
dude
see.
took me and my friend out. We spent like $500 at
See.
Roof Chris, and I never talked to him again.
See.
But I didn't like him.
See.
I'm sending you an
That's why
invoice.
we gotta go to.
See? She just said a guy spent $500 on a date with her and her friend at Roof Chris, and she never talked to him again. Now, regardless if that man balling like that, I still would never do that. I could be balling like that. I'm not spending $500 on some dinner date, and you brought your friend. I don't even know you. To me, that's stupid. And that's why I talked about men leading with their wallet. And I need to do a video about examples of men leading with their wallet, because a lot of men think men leading with their wallet is like this, or paying for a phone bill or cell phone bill. A lot of men lead with their wallets in relationship and marriages by giving their wife like a vacation, knowing they can't afford it, just to keep her happy or to keep her to stay. But yeah, that's crazy. $500. That's why I don't be doing expensive dinner dates. I don't be doing that.
My niggas be asking for that sugar.
Yeah,
you're
right.
After I spend $500 on you, I need to.
Wait, I took you and your friend out. Somebody gonna call me tomorrow.
No,
Don't guard out of bounds, man.
I
What
just
is you
wasn't.
talking about?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That first date, it damn near gotta be Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
That type of vibe. Because if you don't like me, I ain't about to be asked out of $300-$400.
And to keep it a buck, in my personal opinion, you shouldn't be doing no $500 dates, honestly, until you hit and there's something, and there's some building to something. And when I mean hit, I mean that's just slang y'all for having intercourse with that woman. I don't think you should be doing $500 dates and trips like that, because some people do $500 trips for the weekend in Jacksonville and stuff, and you didn't even hit yet, and you don't even know she likes you. Because odds are, if she has sex with you, she has to like you.
If I live a normal life, like
The
not
average person.
Yeah, the average person.
$30 an hour in Indianapolis.
Yeah, you took He
He
took
said some
5
chicken.
hours of his life.
I mean, if you don't like a nigga, you don't like a nigga. Of course, you ain't gotta be
Yeah,
forced
hell
in life.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I agree with that too. If you don't like him, you don't like him,
I
but
wake up, I'm like, God damn, boy.
Yeah.
men gotta be smart with their money.
I spent $500.
She should
On
tell
the
me, she's
first-
like,
you
you
don't
don't
like me?
Never
We're
talked
going on
to
a
him
walk.
again.
And I could have took you to Longhorns.
And I'm bringing lemonade on the walk.
What? I could have cut that in half at Longhorn.
We're going on a walk.
We're going
Could have
on
went
a
to
walk.
Longhorn. You
Meanwhile,
stunted.
walk is far.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
saw us walking on the canal.
You can't even
Oh, that's
stunt no
nasty.
more. You
He
can't-
was
Oh,
stunted.
the canal on the first date, legendary.
Yeah, you don't like
Get a
that girl.
motherfucker some ice cream.
Who doing the canal?
$40
Shit,
paddle
me
$40 paddle boat.
on my
You
soul.
Like
get in
that-
that dirty ass water.
That kind of stuff is
I
fun,
am
how
though.
you don't know.
I got good
how you
footage
don't
from me
know.
in that motherfucking rowboat.
I ain't never been in the canal water.
Yes,
I've
sir.
seen it. It's muddy.
Nigga, you're not getting in the water.
Yeah, you ain't swimming,
Yeah, the
It's
nigga.
not touching you at all. That's a fun date.
I've been on there before.
Yeah, see, niggas.
It could be me. I was
See,
not.
that nigga that spent $500 on you and your friend probably don't got his daddy in his life.
He's just a
Cause you
stunner.
cool with the canal. And
I hate to say that be him, but I hate to say this. No, majority of men just be tricking. I've seen it firsthand. I seen it happening to men in marriages, and you may say, well, Adrian, they're married. Like I said, I would do a video on that, because a majority of men go broke having these summer vacations because their wife is begging them out. We need to get out of the house. We need to do a summer vacation. Spend that $2, $3, or $4 when it should be going to bills or building something together. It's just stuff like that. And that's why, honestly, y'all, that's why I say I don't blame women. If men are going to continue to trick and lead with their wallets like that, can you blame them? I don't.
oh, that,
Yeah, we could've- if I like you, we can do shit.
See,
like
that's what I'm
that.
saying. How I'm supposed to find out you like me? That's why you gotta take her to Texas Roadhouse.
I'm
yes.
taking
Yo,
you to Texas Roadhouse the first
Or
day.
take
Wow,
her to a
what's
mediocre
up?
restaurant.
Take her to Longhorns.
You said to where?
To just a mediocre restaurant, just catch the vibe. A mediocre restaurant that we both know. Let me catch the vibe first. Don't hit me for $500 out the gate.
Yeah.
Longhorns are mediocre. Okay. but-
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we remember this fella when y'all hit Barbie up. Take her to Longhorns first. Make sure she like you before you
You say
spend
Texas
that
Roadhouse, she
tip.
gonna take it to disrespect.
Shout out to the loser that took her
Shout out
for
to him.
500.
I'm hungry.
And you see that? That's why I said that's not no cool stuff. Because I know some people say, "Oh, I got it like that. I'm balling. It's whatever. I don't." Yeah, because like I said, you shouldn't force a woman to sleep with you. But you see how she just went on a very popular podcast when B Hen said, "Shout out to the loser that spent 500," and she just said, "Yeah, shout out to him." That's why you don't do that, because I don't care. Say if that was my son and he's a multi-millionaire. If I found out my son did that and then they clowned you on the podcast, I would feel so ashamed. That's my son. I'm like, son, I didn't teach you how to be a goofy like that.
Let's do it again, babe.
See?
While we're here, anybody rock with the fair yet? You know what I'm saying? Big time in the city. The fair goes
Yeah, I
on
was
for a
just I
couple
took
weeks.
my
Everybody pull up.
family. Shout out to we all rounded up, went to the fair. It was cool. 500 money gone.
Yeah, see? Money's gone.
That's for me and my kids.
Let's go.
Yeah,
You know they like you.
yeah. It's definitely,
I would go on a fair date. Fair
it's
dates
definitely
are
some
fun.
love.
On a
after the
Tuesday?
fair.
Hell no.
I went on a date on Tuesday. I didn't give a fuck. I went early though. But
Oh no, that's a violation.
I'm not taking no girl no fair date.
The first day at the fair on a Tuesday, that's
I'm
a
cool, it's
$2 Tuesday.
$2.
Everybody
Yeah.
pull
Let's
up
go,
there.
have a good old time.
That's supposed to be a
Yeah,
debut.
no,
That's
no,
like the
no,
probate.
I'm cool.
That's not the
Go
first
crazy.
bow.
She only gonna eat about 3 or 4 things for real.
yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, but then you got what you gonna do after we eat?
Get on the
mean?
We
rods.
gonna start looking at games. Can you give me a bear? And if you can't shoot, you down
Yeah,
150.
them 10 out the gate. Them games is wicked.
Hey, they
Them
taking
$10.
cash out now. When homie said, "Nah, you don't need." I said, "Oh hell no, this shit, this rigged,
Yeah,
bro."
but see that nigga, whoever took her on that day, he won because he took her on a $2 day. So $2 admission. She wanted to eat 3 or 4 things. That's about
What
$8
you
to
eat when you
$10.
What did I eat? I got a shit that wasn't $2.
So y'all let me know what you think. And like I said, this why I like doing these videos is because y'all may say, yeah, I'm tripping, I'm wilding, but when you hear it come from women's mouths themselves, it just adds credence to what I'm saying. So men, how would you feel if you spent $500 on a date? Or if a woman thought if you took her to Texas Roadhouse, Longhorns, Chili's, and then what the lower tier dates or the Mexican restaurant where you get a magrona, you know that's my go-to, my favorite, of when you're trying to really get to know her. Because like I said, at the end of the day, a majority of women, you may not even be their type, but since it's something to do and to see if there's a vibe, they may do it. So men, be careful with your wallet. If you want sports reviews, sneaker reviews, relationship videos, morning motivation, you get any video you want at Channel Adrian TV.